Good morning, good to see you. Welcome to Monday Morning Message. You all ready for a nice Monday today? First Monday of October 2020. First Monday of October 2020. Welcome to the first Monday of the rest of your life. How's that? How's that for a perspective? The first Monday for the rest of your life. We're talking about something called loving the process. We're talking about something called loving the process. So here's why we're doing this today. I'll start off with a personal story. I went on a hiking trip with a friend of mine 1 year ago, and we went to a state in India called Himachal Pradesh, and these are the beautiful mountains out here. These are the lower regions of the Himalayan range, and we went hiking. And here's what the funny part was. We started a hike and we had to climb to a village on the top of a mountain. And we started. And while we were climbing, I had a buddy, and the buddy kept going, "Hey Naren, when are we gonna reach there? Naren, when are we gonna reach there? Naren, when are we gonna reach there?" It was really a big pain for him. And I was like, "Hey friend, you know what? We're already here. I mean, we decided to take a vacation, be in the mountains, away from the city we live in, so that we could enjoy. And when we are here, we have another new thing that we are looking up to and not enjoying the process of actually being on the hike, being away on the vacation." And ever since, I've really grasped with the idea of enjoying and loving the process. Because if we don't love the process, the whole journey is painful. And we don't realize a lot of life is actually a journey. Because we get results. We get that aha moment. We get that figure, that number after doing a bunch of work, right? Maybe it's weeks, years. And we don't care about how we're doing these weeks and years. Spend life, but not, and just focus on the end result. And so it's like we're focusing on end results, 10 moments of life that we enjoy, but the 80 years of life are gone in nothing. But that's not a beautiful life to me. And hence I think I've changed my perspective on really focusing on loving the process. But more than me, we have somebody today that we can learn from. And that person I would like to call is Sandeep. Sandeep brother and I connected on social media, and this guy is a professional violinist. He works in Mumbai, and he's in the Bollywood industry. He's really well connected, and he's got more than 160,000 subscribers on YouTube. And even him, when it came from him and he talked about how loving the process is so important, I was like, wow, that's powerful. Someone who has so many followers, so much liking, even they are talking about loving the process so much and not getting hung up on numbers. Sandeep brother, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Very good. It's a good morning here. Good Monday morning.
I'm so happy to hear that. Sandeep brother, let me ask you, what do you think about loving the process? How has your journey been? You've been a violinist. It's a very different niche. What's your journey been? What do you think about loving the process?
So, to begin with, loving the process, I absolutely loved, I believe in now, okay? I believe in now. So, to answer this question of yours, I love the entire process of how we got connected, how Ankit got in touch with me, how I'm someone who just avoid doing lives on Instagram anymore. I've just stopped doing lives on Instagram, coming for the talks and stuff, because we have done enough on during the lockdown. So okay. I'm absolutely done with that. And I'm a little impulsive when it comes to, maybe there was a common connection somewhere. I believe in vibes, all right? And maybe that was the reason why I spoke to Ankit, and I just felt connected that, okay, this guy wants to do something and he wants to talk about something deep, and I thought, why not? Let's just give it a nod and let's just take it forward. To answer your question, I love this entire process of how Ankit, you and me connected, and we decided to come live. We may be having only 7, 8 people right now. These are the people who actually want to see us. We don't care about the other 700 million people. I mean, you can put $1,000 right now, and you can have 50,000 people watching you live right now. I can give you all the statistics, but not what we want. Do we want the fake numbers? Are we doing it for the fake numbers? We are not. So the entire loving process is just the way we got connected. I love this process. So similarly, everything that you do, everything, your craft, your business, I think it's all about loving the whole process of why did we pick it up in the first place? Did we pick it up? Did we pick it up to get the numbers? And okay, I don't mind the numbers. I mean, number is, as you just rightly said, is an instant gratification. But are we doing it for the numbers, really? Like, we need to sit back, calmly, close your eyes, listen to some soothing music and ask yourself, are we really doing it for the numbers? And it's more applicable to the artist community, because entertainers are the ones who are always in the hunger for numbers. And I always keep telling my people, guys, why numbers? Like, for example, me as a violinist, have I learned my violin to get the numbers? No, it's probably to touch someone. It's probably to touch people's heart. And the blessings that you receive when you really touch someone's soul, that's what takes you ahead in life. It's not the numbers that will take you ahead in life. For example, what if tomorrow internet just conks? Tomorrow if internet conks off completely? We are already on the verge of nuclear war. God forbid it doesn't happen. But imagine if there is a nuclear war and network is finished and we are gone back to the days before civilization. How would we ever survive? Then would we really rely on the numbers? How many followers do I have? How many views am I getting? Why is the world moving only towards the views and likes and stuff? It is your craft. Back in the days, if you remember the Raja Maharaja times and mythological times, did they do it for the numbers? No. I mean, of course, numbers had different significance back then. They were all the live numbers. So as an entertainer, as an artist, I would want to do it for my organic following, not for the... Why would you invest into something that is purchased? Everybody can do that. Are we in the right place of buying who can buy the most or who can touch the most?
Wow. Who can buy the most versus who can touch the most? That's deep, brother. I love that. And exactly, I agree with you. Number is a good tool for tracking and realizing where we are, where we stand. But that's not the goal. It's just a tracking mechanism to understand where we are and where we can go. But it's not the goal and the end all be all. Because what you really talked about is the connection that we're looking for, not the numbers. Because you can have 50,000 people on your follower list, but if 2 people interact with you and are touched by you, is that really the point? I might as well have those 100 people that are really touched by you and you can really connect with. And exactly, I so agree with you. And it's very powerful coming from you, somebody who's an artist, somebody who is a jury member at 𝗠cie𝗿𝗶𝘆 musical show in India, which is nationally recognized, somebody who has so many subscribers and followers on their social media. So it's even more powerful coming from you than from me. So I really appreciate that.
Which is also the reason I want to pass this message on, that I think the time already has come now that social media has gone really saturated, and the world knows that it's a purchasable place. So what is not purchasable is your hard work, is your craft, is your skills. So just I mean, whoever is watching right now or whenever they would watch it, my only message is do something that cannot be replicated or is not easy to do it. Spending money on social media, getting them is the easiest thing available on the planet right now. Easiest thing. You will not believe this. Every single day I get message, DM, Instagram. Sir, you are a verified profile, but you don't have numbers. Why you don't have numbers? And I said, I don't really care. I really don't care. I mean, feel free to leave if you are here for my numbers. You are here for my craft. You are here for my talent. watch me, listen to me, just hang around, and I would be happy. But how to get the profiles verified? I mean, just do good work. Eventually, people will follow. You are having 200 followers, know nothing about what to do ahead in life. You don't you don't know your craft, and then you want a verification on your profile.
Yeah.
You just need the self validation that I can be better than what I am right now. I think that's all about it. I think we should not fall in the trap of number game, and just stick to being organic, because there is no competition to. I mean, if it were to be, I mean, I don't think the Ambanis and the all the tycoons are on social media number game. If that was to be the case, they would open the social media by now. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need to, as an entrepreneur, I would say to just work on our craft, and the intention should be, why did my instrument up, or why did I choose a particular field first? Invest in your craft, because that is going to stay with you, and that's
Wow.
the numbers automatically. Don't buy the numbers;
Yeah.
they are fake anyways, and you are not wanting to play for the.
That is amazing, Sandeep bro. Thank you so much for sharing that powerful message. Are we gonna listen to any of the awesome craft that you have been preparing for years? Of course. Do we have anything that we will have the chance to listen to?
I always get confused when I'm asked, what do you want to play? I would rather prefer somebody giving me a request, and I would rather play that, because their request is my request. I can show my violin meanwhile.
Well, awesome. Awesome. Anybody got a request? Leave your comments if anybody got a request.
We'll go with whatever comes first on the screen.
Yeah. Wow. Well, and by the time they comment, what's a song that brings out, loving the process in your heart? What is a song that brings out loving the process in your heart?
I will always say that the reason why I have taken up to violin professionally, it's only because of one song, Titanic. My heart will go on.
Can we listen to that? I think that'll be amazing, because that you started loving the process.
That song has had a massive impact in my life, because I had given up on the violin. You will not believe this. I stopped playing violin. I had a day job, and I thought, not that because I was not good at academics, but I wanted to try something else with my life. And then this movie comes, Titanic, and that changed everything. The entire perception of the music was so impactful. I thought, what am I doing with my life? I think music is where I belong. So
Wow.
that is also a process, right? I mean, I learned the whole music. I know the background scores of the soundtrack of Titanic inside out. So that has had a huge, massive impact.
Why don't we go with that song? Because that is a song that really got you involved with the process of becoming a violinist. Let's do that.
That's not just because you asked me what is the song that I'm most connected to. So let's just do that, right?
Amazing.
That's one of my favorites.
That was beautiful. Sandeep brother, why don't we go with another one of your favorites that you really enjoy, that you love the process of playing that song, something that might be it's not that we are familiar with, but anything that you love, another thing that you love.
I love a lot of songs that way, just because I have been part of a lot of original songs from Bollywood. Probably even you wouldn't be knowing the things that I have been a part of. So this, I mean, the song of the century, you can say, from Ashiki to Tum Hi Ho.
Yeah.
I have been the part of that song originally.
Wow, wow, you're the original part of that song, Tumi Ho. I think that was one of the most famous Bollywood songs of the decade.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still quite.
Wow.
I remember
Why don't we do Tumi Ho? That would be so
Yeah, I mean,
amazing.
also, I mean, since we're talking about loving the process, I still remember how my good friend Mithun called me one fine afternoon, and he just called me, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, no, just chilling, bro, nothing much. He said, why don't you just stop by? I'm just making a song. And I just dropped by to the studio, and he was already composing that theme. Da da dee da da dee da 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 da. Da da dee da da dee da da. He was already in the middle of that theme. And I had my casual questions to him, like Ashiki 2, what is this movie? Say there's a movie coming called Ashiki 2. So I thought, is it a sequel of Ashiki? He said, no, there is no
Yeah.
connection in that, but I just hope that this song does well, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, let's just do it. So I still remember how we recorded that song, and I was the first person who also performed it live during its music launch. So Tum Hi Ho, that the song of the century was actually first time played live by me ever in a public appearance. And so that song,
Wow.
I'm very connected with that song because that song did change my life a lot in many, many, many ways.
And I know so many people are very connected to that song around India. So many lovers.
And the only reason why
Yeah.
my YouTube is still functioning is only because that's my hero song on my channel, and that's taking my channel forward even now. So I'm very well connected to very deeply connected with that song. So let's just do Tumio a little bit.
Wow. Wow. Let's do it. That was just too good. And guys, that was the original. The original. No fake, no copy. That was the original. Sandeep, the Bollywood violinist. Wow. Sandeep, brother, what a pleasure to have you on the show. You surprised me by saying that. I actually didn't know that. That you were the original violinist behind 𝗠cie, the song of the century, as you say. What a pleasure to have you. And what a great talk with you. I really love your energy, the vibes, and you really enhanced today's live for us. Thank you so much for being present.
Thank Ankit also for getting us connected. And this is for keeps. This is not the last time we are meeting. We will be doing more such stuff in future.
Yes, sir.
But guys, whoever, a few people who are watching right now, firstly, kudos to you. I mean, to come out with this idea of Monday morning message. I mean, who logs in at 9 a.m. on a Monday? Come on, So that's a very big idea to actually come out with that concept. So kudos to you. And I don't know why you do this, but only you would know the reason why. But it's a brave step. It's a brave step. Keep doing whatever you're doing, and I really wish you all the very best. And just to wrap this up, the topic of loving the process, I think let's just stick to what we just said. We don't need numbers, guys. We just need love. Now, and love, numbers can give you instant gratification, but they're not going to stick around with you. People who really love your craft, who are yours, they will stick by you for the rest of your life, not the numbers.
Thank you, Sandeep, bro. Cheers. Have a great week.
Fantastic. We'll see you again. All right. Cheers. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Guys, we spoke about loving the process. Numbers are a tool for measurement. They are not the tool for gratification. The happiness comes with the love and the connection that you get, not the numbers. The numbers are a tool. So we need to learn how to use the numbers, because if we use the numbers for gratification, we're going to be disappointed, and the journey is going to be not a fun one. But really, a lot of our life, a big part of our life is a journey. So if you want to have a good life, if you want to have a fulfilled life, it's really about loving the process. So this week, the theme for this week, loving the process. Let's focus on loving the process in whatever you're doing this week, so that we can have a better week. And finally, we were joined by the professional Bollywood violinist, Sandeep. This guy is too good. What a great insight he shared with us. And of course, he blessed us with some amazing tunes. I hope you were tuned in with the process of him playing the violin. Guys, much love. I will see you next week. Same time, same location. Welcome to the first Monday of the rest of your life. Cheers, guys.